There it is. Here we are.
It is.
We live. Episode 11, Season 3, Mainly Stoopid podcast. Getting after it tonight.
What a friggin' week.
I had the best day ever today. So
I know you did. You were on the water.
We got the Michelle D put back in. Didn't make too much of an abortion of the first time docking this year at the mooring, so that was nice. Good. Ran awesome. Steering's fixed. Now it's just shine her up, make her pretty.
Turn the wheel and she'd go.
We hammered. We made it down. It was under 30 minutes.
Nice.
It was a good ride this morning. So, although somehow everyone that I talked to, I told the correct time. Every day leading up to today. 2:30. 2:30, meet up there. They'll have it in the water ready to go. Sounds good. No problem. I woke up this morning full of piss and vinegar, ready to go. And I had in my head that I had to be there at 12:30. So 11 o'clock rolls around. I text Evan, hey, yeah, ready to go. Let's go. I'll leave in about 15 minutes. He's like, okay, sounds good. And then said something to Leah, and she's like, oh, we're leaving now? Okay. No one questioned it. And I get there, and they're like, yeah, we got you on the schedule for today. They didn't really say anything. And I talked to John and Tessa, and they're like, yeah, sounds good. I was like, yeah, I'm on my way up there right now. And they're like, okay. And then John calls me after we were there for probably 35, 40 minutes. He's like, hey, thought we talked about 2:30. I was like, huh. You know what? You might be onto something there. So I walked back into the boatyard and I was like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be up your ass and be a pain in the ass here. I was like, I had 12:30 in my head this morning, even though I knew it was fucking 2:30. He's like, hey, man, it's all good, dude. We'll get you loaded. We're just going to have lunch. And I was like, you do you. We're just going to hang out, walk around the boatyard. I love being in boatyards. So, yeah, we launched her at about 1:30-ish, somewhere around there.
Nice.
And then got her running, had everything up and running, and just said, all right, let's fucking hammer. Brought her into the cove, tied her up. Good to go.
Nice.
So awesome day to be on the water.
Yes.
Was it an awesome day to be at Elliott Small Engine today?
Today wasn't so bad. Yesterday and Monday.
You got receipts yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fix that today. It seems like every time we take a 3-day weekend, we fucking pay for it for the 2 weeks before it. And that's what we're doing right now. Elliott Small Engine was struck by lightning.
Right in the fucking dome.
Yeah. On Sunday night. And
heck of a storm that rolled through.
Apparently. I didn't see it.
It was gnarly down here.
But I got to work Monday morning at 7:30. I'm walking in, Barbara's standing outside. She's like, not good. I'm like, what? And she said,
what can't be good?
She said, we got struck by lightning. We got no internet, no computers. The two main computers that we use every day were fried. The wires to those computers are fried.
They make these things. They're pretty neat. Well, there's actually one right here.
Sure, yeah, we had those.
Yeah.
In line with everything.
Smoked them.
Didn't smoke those, but smoked the computers.
Oh, good.
So we think it came in through the
interwebs.
Yeah, because it blew the Ethernet switches that we had, the banks blew all of those, and of course, worldwide fucking supply chain issues. That shit's easy to get right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Mike and Barbara had to go to 5 different places to buy computers. But we got them fried 3 printers, our control board for our standby generator.
Oh, that's good.
The transfer switch for the standby generator. It actually, the nut for the ground on that was a glob of weld.
Nice.
From
good connection now, though.
Yeah. So when the power actually came back on, the generator couldn't shut off. So it ran until they came and manually shut it off.
Oh, good.
So we were back on street power. Smoked our fax machine. It was just a giant pain in the dick.
You looked like you were having a great day yesterday when I came by.
Well, I got dubbed IT manager like as soon as shit went south.
That's a good spot for you.
Yeah. Like I got a new iPhone and I'm excited. Like I know how to use that.
I mean, out of everybody there, though, probably might know the most.
Yeah. But
I mean, we're not.
I was also dealing with our point of sale company who runs that. They luckily the computer that so the network that we're on, we have our modem from Comcast, which has a wire to a cradle point router, which has cellular antennas on it. That if for some reason we lose Comcast, it goes cellular.
Yeah.
So we were able to just unplug because it fried the modem as well. So we unplugged the modem and that just forced it to cellular. So for the most part, they were able to
maintain selling.
We were able to get one computer up and running to get us open. And then from working with the people down in Connecticut, they were able to get other stuff working. And then the biggest thing was the credit card system got fucked. So I was on a conference call with the payment logistics company, the IT people, and me, and I was switching wires around. And finally, I was like, the guy explained it in Huey talk. He's like, all right, think of you got a faucet and you got a hose, and it's the hose is bad, the pipe from one junction to another is bad. So you got to run a hose from that pipe to the other end. So I took a 30-foot long Ethernet cable that I found in the office and ran it from the Ethernet switch in the office that was hooked to the cradle point router, ran it out to the credit card machine. That solved that problem. So we got that stuff up and running. But we had to wait for them to ship us new printers before we could print receipts, because they have to program them with the IP addresses and shit. So I learned a lot about fucking computers in the last 3 days.
Hey, trial by fire. No better way to learn.
And think any of the wires running to this shit
labeled? No.
Negative.
No, not a thing.
So I think that's my next project. I'm going to take that on my own.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's something on Amazon that you can purchase, like color-coded wire clip thingamabobs with tags on them that you can just write printer.
They make these really, really cool zip ties that have a little tab on them. You got to write small, but they got a little tab on it. It's long enough, like it's a little wire label, like about that long.
I had envisions of creating a wiring diagram. I don't think it's going to go that in depth, but at least you could just like write Ethernet or whatever on it, power or fucking keyboard. Yeah.
And then you just fucking zip tie it to it. That way,
when the new computers we got don't have as many USB ports.
Oh, that's helpful. So now you got to get USB splitters.
Yep, did that.
Those are
also
helpful.
We're gonna switch to wireless keyboards and mice.
Yeah,
did that.
If you go with, I would highly recommend, from my background, go with Logitech.
That's what we went with for mice. We haven't got keyboards yet.
Get the Logitech keyboards as well, because you can go to Logitech's website, and normally they give you a dongle with each one. Well, you can go to their website and use their programming, and you can plug in the dongle you want, and it will find both of them, and then they both associate with one little dongle instead of two.
What's a dongle?
The little fucking it's right there. That little thing. The thing you plug into the computer for the wireless.
These are Bluetooth.
Oh, they're spooky tooth.
Yeah. So all I did was pull them out of the box, pull the tab on the battery. The computer immediately recognized it, and I just clicked connect. Nice. 1 AAA battery, like an easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
There you go. Look at you, fucking solving IT issues. IT Hugh.
I thought this was going to be like, I was like, I made it 3 years. Almost made it 3 years without a drink. And this is going to be what breaks the fucking camel's back. This is the straw. Fucking computers. After all the shit I've been through in the last fucking year.
Just computers.
Computers are what's going to do it. Then the guy I worked with made a good point. He's like, if none of the other shit you've had to deal with this year made you start drinking, don't let computers do it.
The sad thing is, I don't think computers are really going to go anywhere. So they're probably kind of.
Well, that's the thing. It's like people are like, well, just go back to paper receipts and paper invoices. Yeah, we're too far gone for that, because when we had paper invoices, we had 2,000 SKUs. Yeah. Now we have 25,000 SKUs.
Yeah.
It's not going to fucking happen.
No.
And the worst part about the whole fucking thing is, for the first time all year, the past like 2 nights, I didn't even go fishing. Like I was completely and utterly mentally fucking drained that I didn't even want to fish.
Well, we went fishing on Saturday.
Yes. And I was very impressed with my ability to stay on my feet for the most
Stay upright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple times I had to ask you for a little stability.
When I was all the way up under the bridge and I had to turn around and I saw where you were, I was like, this is not where I need to be right now. I was like, if something happens, I mean, granted, I'll probably laugh, but I'm too far away to really enjoy the laugh and still be able to help.
And plus, under the bridge, it's just going to echo and people are going to hear it. Met a new friend.
Yeah.
What's his name? Chris? I think it's Chris. Nice guy. Can't remember his name.
From Connecticut.
We won't hold it against him.
No. I mean.
But it was just cool when he walked up and I started talking to him, like that he wasn't a complete fucking douchebag. And then he came over and was like, mind if I join you guys? Yeah. Fucking absolutely.
Come on in. We'd tailgate beers.
Yep. River beers. Those were awesome. Garrett fucking outfished me 3-0. Although I think it's 4-0.
Chris, you're right.
Why is that live podcast titled 617?
Oh, because it's 517. Because I'm a fucking.
It's 518.
Is it the 18th today?
Yeah. This fucking year is flying by.
Oh, fucking.
We're almost halfway through it.
Just don't mind anything I do today. As it is right now, I'm powering through a massive headache. It went away a little bit. It's coming back now. It's just not great.
That's never any fun.
I thought it probably still has to do with lack of food today. I got excited about boat stuff, not worry about food stuff.
We actually got to go out on a boat and not work on one.
I did. So I was on the boat with Evan, and I was like, you know what? I was like, dude, as soon as we fucking let those lines go and we backed out and we just turned, I was like, every single inch of my body that was itchy went away. I was like, it's just gone. It doesn't matter anymore. And that's where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to finish my boat now. I'm probably going to go work on it tonight. I'm fucking.
Did you get the transom cut out?
Oh yeah. The only thing left is peeling. I got to sand the wood off the transom fiberglass.
Yeah.
So we can adhere the new fiberglass to it. And the new.
Now, are you putting a layer of fiberglass down on the inside of the hull before you put stringers in?
No.
No.
It's already there.
Okay.
So the whole hull is fiberglass.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is clean up where all the stringers were, clean that up. So now the new fiberglass matches with the old fiberglass, but it's on a fresh surface. It's now freshly ground out, cleaned with acetone.
So then you put stringers in.
Put the stringers and bulkheads in.
Then you fiberglass those.
Yeah, so you'll fiberglass them in place, block them in place, and then completely encase them in fiberglass and epoxy. And then once that's all done, dry, hardened, then you lay the deck down on top of it. Cut the deck, lay it all down on top of it. Make sure it all fits good, dry fit everything. Okay, sounds good. Pull it all back out. Wet all of the underside with epoxy so it's sealed.
Yeah.
Then put it back down, lay fiberglass down over the whole top.
When you talk about fiberglass with Evan, how hard does he get?
Fucking harder than fiberglass.
6 to midnight.
Yeah. Like, I've never met someone that is just so excited to just get covered in fucking itchy.
That man is a fucking animal.
Dude, he just comes over. He's like, yep, I'm going to go work today. I was like, all right, dude, I am working. And I feel like an ass. Like, I hate having people do stuff for me too, which is my worst, like, not my worst trait, but like, if someone's working, like, even if I'm paying someone to work on my house, I just want to be there because I want to learn.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to pay you next time. But also, not only that, but it's like, I just feel like I need to help you. Like, if I can't do it, I want to at least be at a value. And like, he's just like, yep, I'm just out here fucking grinding away and I'm in my office fucking swearing at people. You dumb motherfucker, this is not how we do things. Yeah. So today was a really needed break. I think that's why I had 12:30 in my head. I was just like, I can't fucking handle work right now. Yeah, fucking 11 o'clock, I'm done. I'm going on a boat. Fuck off. Brought a little cooler on board.
Yeah.
Had a couple sodies on the ride down.
Couple Debbie's.
Dude, it was... Didn't crash in Perkins Cove. Tied it up first try for the most part. The fucking stern and bow lines, though, because they're like Perkins Cove, all boats are tied bow and stern, just so they all face the same way and they don't swing.
Yeah.
I got the stern tied on and I went to pull the fucking bow line and there was about a 15-second little bit of it where I thought I might end up in the drink. I was pulling fucking real hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, this should not be like this. Like, it's normally like tight, but this thing is not moving. It's not wiggling. Fucking. Yeah. So I don't know if something's fucked up with the lines or whatever, or if I fucked something up, but she's tied off and she ain't going fucking nowhere. But yeah, it was awesome. It just being on the boat, just
I agree. I need to go fishing.
Yeah.
I also need to go to the fly shop. Get some more flies other than just blue guns and stimulators and BWOs.
I mean, not really.
I should have some Cahills.
I like the light Cahill or a light caddis is a very nice fly.
I have a bunch, like I got when I was up at the fly company, I bought a little fly box that they had there. Because I want to like turn that all into dries and then use my other one for like some bass stuff and stuff like that. And then I've got my big one for clousers or streamers. And I had so much random shit in that other like dry fly wise that I don't know what they are. So I need to just like
call it. Well, and that's so like if you look at my fly box, which is outside, I have a primary box, and that is literally everything that I want to fish, and it produces like and it's just dry.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, nymphing sucks. Just get that for the camera real good. Just straight here. I did run into I forget his name. Fuck, what was his company name? He runs a little Hughes out of might not have been Hughes. I think it was a Hughes boat. Out of Wells. He does fly fishing guides.
Breton?
No. No. No, it wasn't Breton's boat. Does he have that little green boat? I don't know. It might have been, actually, now that I think of it. It might have been Breton's.
He's got a couple different boats.
It was a little green center console. Did not sound great going into gear. Not adjusted properly. But he saw me and he saw my hat when they were coming through. And I was on the phone with John and he just looked over and he looked at Evan and he goes, "Tell him I like his hat." But so my fly box is literally, I mean, I could tell you exactly how it's laid out. Top left starts humpies. We go red, yellow, green. Then it goes stimulators, royals, yellow, orange, olive. And that pretty much takes up the bottom. And then the other side starts with renegades, Adams. That gets into BWOs, Skeeters. And then flip the page, Cahills. What's the other one I told you? It's Hendrickson.
Yeah, that's one I definitely don't have.
Hendricks fly, and then Irresistibles, and then the back is like black bugs that just produce up there. But that's my box I go to. Like, it's a massive box. It's filled with fucking flies, and then I have a dry fly box for replenishments, and then I have a nymph box which just sits in my bag, and then I have another dry fly box of like big flies. Like if I'm gonna go fish my 5-weight, I've got big dries. And like everything in my box is 14 and under, pretty much. Maybe a couple 12s, but most of it's all 14 and smaller.
Yeah, I get to be some more research.
And then somewhere, well, that's a bass fly box. And then we've got 3 striper boxes of just randomness.
Yeah.
So this is something that I want to come up with. And I gotta find cork. I need to go to like Michael's or something. I want to get some thick cork. And I want to make a little, either hang off my hatch while we're fishing, or magnet it so it magnets to my truck, and just have it be like a fly patch, and then just like almost like leave a penny, take a penny.
Yeah.
Leave a fly, take a fly.
The flyberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one of those up at the Subscott.
Is there?
Yeah, on the back of that metal side by the picnic tables.
Yeah.
There's one of those. It's called, they call it the flyberry. Leave a fly, take a fly.
Huh.
Yeah. It's I forget the movement it's called, but like there's one on the back of the short bus tires.
Right. The Flyberry Project.
Yeah. You may be able to get one.
Huh. Yeah, because I saw the one on the back of the bus and I was like, that's pretty dope. Also, tonight, big night tonight. I'm pulling out the hammock. We're going to do a test fit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if that works, I'm not building a fucking thing on that fucking truck.
Yeah. Hopefully it does. That'd be sweet.
Because I don't know if back in my last house, we had that hammock there.
Yeah.
It has not come out of the fucking basement since then. So we'll see what kind of condition we're dealing with. Might have to pressure wash the piss out of it. But
where did you keep the hammock at your old house?
It was just like out front. Like next to the grill. It's a fold up. Like it's like a foldable hammock.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like hang it from the corner. Like
No. So it's like its own, it's almost like a cot.
Yeah.
But it's a hammock. and it's not really a hammock because it's connected at 4 sides, so you don't really swing. But it's just like I guess that's a hammock, but a hammock to me is like one you can get in, like swing back and forth.
Yeah. I'll call it a lounge.
Oh, what are we getting? Hello? Hello?
Hi there. I'm calling you from AT&T DirecTV to let you know that your existing account is qualified for 50% off. In order to avail the discount, kindly call us back at 844.
Who the fuck are you going to call someone back?
4074 from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Hi there. I'm calling you from AT&T DirecTV to let you know that your existing account is qualified for 50% off. In order to avail the discount.
All right. Fucking Carl fucked up. That's what that website told me. Someone fucked up. Probably Carl. It's like the 404 error page.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So yeah. Yeah, Saturday fishing was fun.
Yeah, that was a good time. It's not a bad run up there on a Saturday night.
No.
I may do it again this weekend.
It's just one more night that I missed to bedtime, so it is what it is. But yeah, it was good. I caught like literally, and I posted YouTube of it. It's on our YouTube channel, and I can't remember this ever happening, but literally it was like I had a Royal Stimmy tied on. I pulled out my leader, got my fly line out, and then just like dropped it next to me, pulled out what I wanted, kind of got some line out, and then just fucking heaved one out there just as like all right, this is our starting point. And that thing fucking landed and got smoked by a trout. And I was like, okay, this is nice. And
that's the first time I've ever seen fish actively eating up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been there for like big fish eating. Like there's been some cool time. Like when they put the breeders in there or the brood stock, like there's some it's a good time up there. I was actually thinking.
I never caught a fish up there.
I'm sorry, I caught 3 while you were trying to tie on one fly.
It's all right.
I felt sort of bad. Not really though.
I don't feel bad at all. I need to get better at it.
Yeah, dude, these are like really professionally made though. Like,
what's that?
The fly berries.
What's this foam with embossed?
Yeah, it's like laser cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like way more intricate than I was.
It'd be nice to have like on the console of your boat after you're done building it, just a piece of cork there. Yeah. So as we're fishing, like if we change up flies or whatever, we can just stick one on there.
I put one on my Lund, but I didn't have one on my other boat. I would just throw them in cup holders and then they'd fucking rust in there. And I mean with the big boat, like it was easy enough just to leave a fly box open.
Yeah.
And just grab whatever.
Especially on the leading post or whatever.
Yeah. So
I did sign us up for that fish. I don't know if I said anything. I signed us up for that fishing tournament.
Yeah, you gotta pump that thing a little bit more.
Yeah. That's July 16th, I believe. Saturday.
I'm gonna hit him up on Instagram right now.
Who's that, Derek?
No, Flyberry.
Yeah.
I like their so they're the Flyberry project on Instagram.
Yeah.
But their name is Taylor Trash Fly Fishing.
Yeah. People heard that.
Yeah, people definitely heard that. That was well done.
I haven't done any time this week.
Me either.
Tiger's kind of taking a back seat now that fishing is.
Yeah, it's fishing season. It's fly buying season. It's really what it fucking equates to. It's like I have like maybe a one month window of like really wanting to tie until like, well, now that it's warmer out here, once the boat's done, like if we're not fishing in the afternoon, I have no problem coming out to tie. But like, especially like tying streamers, if we're losing streamers on striper fishing, I have no problem. Like I can rip out fucking 20 streamers in under an hour. So that's nice. But like when you're talking about 20 minutes per dry fly.
Yeah, those will get easier as we go.
Well, yeah, but it's still like, I don't know, because it's like, all right, so if I'm not going to be if I'm tying dry flies, to me is like getting ready to go dry fly fishing. And then once it's time to go dry fly fishing, it's like, all right, fuck it, I'll just go buy something. Like I don't have the time, especially right now with the boat project going on, some other shit going on. It's like, I should just move my tying desk up and tie while I'm at work, but probably wouldn't go over real good.
Fucking waiters were supposed to be here today, but
my fucking supply chain.
They're running late. They were shipped. Last known location was Rhode Island.
Huh.
I wish they gave you the truck number.
I think you should be able to text your FedEx driver now, or especially Amazon. Amazon, like if you're gonna like you have Amazon drivers, you've got the technology. Like yes, you can look on the map and see when your driver's 10 stops away, whatever. Now with Amazon, and that's all fine and great. But I want to be able to communicate with my driver.
Right.
Nothing major. Just like hey, can you put it somewhere like, and don't give me this bullshit. Oh, well, you can write a shipping message. Fuck off. I don't think of shipping messages until it's too late.
Yeah.
Like if I order like boat parts, like, hey, pull down my back driveway and drop them off. Or like I've got fucking rotors and pads for my cousin's stupid truck that I'm supposed to do tomorrow. I've got them on my front porch. I was like, bro, you could have dropped those off out back. That would have made my life so much easier.
Right.
That shit's heavy. And they're going to stay there until he shows up and he can fucking move them. I ain't fucking moving them.
Yeah, you got to do it outside of the dirt.
No, because I think I'm going to pull the boat tomorrow.
Get all the dust out of the shop.
Yeah. Take the leaf blower in the shop and just fucking go to town.
Make it white outside.
Make it white out. Yeah. Just cocaine everywhere.
Yeah, you don't want to snort that shit.
No. It's fucking bad. Like I literally went in there for like 2 minutes today to show my father the boat where we've gotten and stuff.
Oh yeah, Dad's home.
Yeah. So the old man landed.
Saw that.
Made it home. Their trip, they're supposed to go to Florida for 10 days. His work schedule kind of hosed that up. And then on top of that, they had a dog get sick the day my mother was supposed to leave. She's like, well, I'm not going to leave a sick dog with a fucking person that's staying at the house. So let me handle this. And then that was 2 days before anything kind of cleared up on that.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And my father still wasn't home yet or even off the ship. And so she's like, where am I going to meet you? This is sort of like one of those times where you just like look at a problem and you're like, the universe is telling me not to keep pushing this.
Yeah.
So fuck it. We're done. We're just not going to go.
That's what we did.
Yeah. So.
I passed that car. They were parked center of York on my way here. Right across from the Fat Tomato Grill.
Could have gone there for lunch, for dinner.
Yeah.
Because they were, when they left, they were down here tonight. Yeah, he came. Fuck it, I'll say it. I don't care. What I texted you earlier.
Yeah.
So he came down yesterday and was like, hey, I'll be there like between this time. And I'm like, all right, I got calls. Literally, I had fucking phone calls all fucking day yesterday. I don't like being my boss's boss. I'm like, it just sucks. Like, I really miss just like go to work, plan, do my thing, and fucking go away. Like now it's like, oh yeah, just sit in fucking meetings for 4 fucking hours a day. You'll be all right. You can still have time to fucking do nothing. All right, sounds great. And so he showed up and I was like, I came downstairs. I was like, all right, I have literally 8 minutes before my next call. I was like, hi, great to see you. Welcome home. Here's your Jeep. Just take it now.
Yeah.
And I had taken some of his stuff out just because of shit that I didn't need in there and it was in my way. And so I had tossed that back in there and I cleaned out all my shit, most of it. And so last night at it was like 9 o'clock last night, I texted him. I was like, hey, just a little heads up. There's a good chance there's a lead speed magnifier in the fucking glove box of that thing right now. And he's like, hang on, I'll walk out there. And he comes back, he sends me a picture. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'll bring it down tomorrow. I was like, yeah, thanks about that.
So I got the new iPhone.
Yeah, how is it?
It's pretty sweet. I think the biggest thing that changed was the camera. And it's supposed to be the fastest processor ever, which I don't really know. It's got like a telephoto lens now. It's got the 3 different cameras, but it's supposed to be different.
Does it feel different?
No. It's faster than my old one.
Yeah.
For sure. My old one was an 11.
I'm on the 12, and I think I'm just going to just wait this out. Let this thing fucking just go into the dirt. I've gotten to the point I don't give a fuck about phones anymore.
My 11 was the first iPhone I've had that actually started to have problems. And it was like dropping calls and the screen would lock up and I couldn't do anything. Like, well, we're not having this.
My only issue right now is the Bluetooth connection. I don't know what's going on with it, but like every time I try and connect to my speaker in the shop, like every day is a fight. And then like sometimes I'll just be going down the road listening to music and my truck will just go, Bluetooth disconnected. What the fuck just happened? Like, the phone's literally plugged in right here. Like, fuck's going on? Fucking technology, man.
I thought the new ones had a magnet built into the back of them.
No. It's, well, sort of, yes.
Yeah, there's definitely a little magnetization, but
it's for their mag chargers.
Yeah. So I got to get a magnet. At least I have a magnet holder in my truck.
Yeah.
I need to get the magnet to put behind the case.
Yeah, you won't be able to. So I don't like wireless charging. Hot take, waste of time.
I don't wireless charge.
I think it's fucking useless. Like, truly, like, the only times that I would like it is if I had a phone case, like a phone holder that would hold my phone and charge it.
Yeah. Without
me having to plug in. Other than that, like in a car where I shouldn't be on my phone anyway, so it should just stay there and charge and be happy. It's not really what happens, but it's what should happen because that's the rules and we follow the rules around here. But like at night, like I go to bed, I'm normally like I'll fucking research something and just like start reading like an article.
Yeah.
Just to fall asleep. And they were like, I used to use a fucking wireless charger. So you just like lay it down on top. Well, if you weren't fucking dead ass perfect on that thing, it doesn't charge. Okay. Or if your phone's about to die and you only have mag chargers. Now you got to sit it down on the mag charger and not use the fucking thing.
Yeah.
No, I want to be able to use my goddamn phone when I want to, when it's plugged in.
Yeah.
Now, what I have done is ordered the new fast chargers.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how I did that.
What'd you do?
Accidentally did the
emergency?
Yeah.
That's good.
Right. Well.
Yeah, hey, we're just calling for content.
Fix that. Hopefully, cops will show up.
I have done that before, trying to shut off alarms when I was traveling for work, and I just exclusively used my phone and really didn't want to get up because there was a few nights I might have been a little hungover, and I just like grabbed my phone and hold and just hit buttons. Well, yeah. One time I hit the buttons and fell back asleep because it stopped making noise. Well, it stopped making noise because it was dialing 911. And then they're like, 911, what's your emergency? And I was like, what the fuck kind of dream is this? I was like, huh? And they're like, this is 911. What is your emergency, sir? It's like, I don't have an emergency. What's going on? She was like, are you okay? I was like, I'm sleeping. Like, what the fuck? She's like, sir, you're fine? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine. She's like, okay, I'm going to put this down as an accidental call. I was like, that sounds great. Hung up. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
One thing I don't like about the new iPhone is you have to have a 6-digit password.
You should be able to change that.
How do you do that?
If you go into, because like I have a 4-digit, or no, I have a 6-digit, but I don't really care. But if you go into your click on your Apple ID at the top of settings, then you go in to is it there? No, where is it? I thought it was in passwords and security. Maybe it's not. There is a way to change that. I don't remember where it is though.
I'll figure it out.
Oh, Face ID and passcode. Idiot. There is a there's a way to change it. Change passcode. Passcode options. So did you find it?
No.
All right, so go to settings. Scroll down to where general's at the top. Right in the middle, there's a little green smiley face. It says Face ID and passcodes. Click on that. And then it's going to ask for your passcode. And then you go in and you go down to change passcode. It's blue.
Yeah.
Hit change passcode. It's going to ask for your passcode again.
Passcode options.
Click passcode options. Yeah, you're welcome. That's fucking IT. We're turning into a fly fishing IT show, I guess.
Right.
Old fucking Hugh's IT minute.
Right. No.
Speaking of minutes, we haven't done one in a while, but we're entering mowing season.
Yes, we are.
I haven't mowed my lawn yet this year.
Maybe mowed ours today.
The wife says she's mowing ours tomorrow. She said, I'm going to do it. I said, fucking more power to you, babe. I was going to do it tonight, and then my headache, I did not feel great when I got home. But she had mentioned something about No Mow May. Are you familiar with No Mow May?
I've heard of it, but Nobody else has these. They're all bitching at me because their lawnmowers are broken.
Well, maybe they're just ramping up for June.
Something to do with pollination.
Yeah, so the bees come out. They're all discombobulated. They're like, fuck, I'm tired and I'm hungry and a little bit of horny. We need some fucking flowers. Let's go devour some. So you don't mow your lawn. So then they get all the little baby flowers that grow up and shit.
I'll have at it.
I will say my greatest accomplishment, like I finally feel like a fucking suburban dad now with my lawn growing abilities.
I saw that.
It's lush. I won't let the dogs on it. I won't let the kids on it.
It looks good.
A little topsoil and grass seed mixed in.
Makes sense.
Woo. Give her the goodness.
You're gonna turn her into a putting green.
I might.
Get a real mower and just get that shit fucking tight.
Just get some Bermuda grass in there. Yeah, we're playing on the bent Bermuda today.
Yeah, right.
Rolled to a 14.
Oh fuck.
There's so many guys on like TikTok that are like do that, like that have actual golf course equipment at their house to mow their lawns. And I'm like, all right, you obviously don't fly fish, hunt, regular fish. Yeah. Like you have nothing else to do. Sort of the way I feel about guys that are obsessed with fucking smoking.
Like cigars?
No,
oh yeah,
meats.
Smokers.
Pellet smokers, fucking Traegers. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. I want propane. I want to turn that bitch on 4 minutes each side, flip it over. S&P is what's for me. Let's fucking go. Like, how fucking enjoyable is it to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, start a smoker, put something on it, and then have to fucking deal with it all day?
So
not enjoyable at all.
That's why if I was going to get one again, I'd do a pellet smoker.
I just don't want to do any sort of smoking event. I'm a big set it and forget it type, like bake it. Sure, sounds good. Let me set a timer.
Yeah. See
you later. This fucking I did.
Smoked meat is delicious though.
It's fucking great. And I'm glad that there's places out there that I can go buy it.
Yeah.
I don't need to do it at home.
Why put them out of business?
Right. Support your local fucking barbecue place. We're lacking a really good barbecue spot. Like Ornell's is good.
I've heard that place is incredible. I've never been there, but
I don't know. I got so spoiled for all the time that I spent in the South.
Yeah.
Of going to just find like Carolina barbecue wherever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah, Carolina barbecue is fucking good.
Yeah. Even like, I know this is like sacrilegious, but like cookout. It's fucking legit. Like,
but that's not even barbecue. That's just like good burgers, dogs,
yeah,
and milkshakes. My dad loved their milkshakes.
Ugh. Cookout. Go hang out at the cookout.
No, I'm hungry.
Me too. I just had a shrimp fucking burrito.
Fucking bastard.
Yeah. Shrimp was delicious, just in case you're wondering.
Thanks.
So we got a big old birthday weekend coming up. George's birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
The happy birthday to the old man by the time this thing's fucking posted. And then cousin's birthday, same day. So
Grafton or Conrad?
Grafton. He ain't getting a fucking present if I gotta change his fucking brakes. That's his fucking present. You better show up with beer too.
Yeah.
I'll change them for you.
Maybe drunk by the time I'm done, but you'll stop. Maybe.
At least the front will stop. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we get to the back. Back brakes are really overrated.
Yeah, it's front that we really need. It's not like he's towing anything.
No. Fucking.
If he's towing something,
fucking stay off the road.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to go where it should.
Yeah.
I would actually pay to see him back up the trailer at a boat ramp full of people. It would be entertaining. It was a shit show up there today.
I bet.
my favorite, and I do it too. Like, there's been a few times where I've gotten pissed off with like how I'm backing up a trailer. But just like you can always tell when someone's really irritated when they're backing up a trailer, when they just fucking they've been backing up, and it's not where they want it. And they just fucking slam it in gear and fucking pull up like 150 feet, just fucking as fast as they can.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, all right, you just hit the reset button. That's like the universal boat ramp. All right, I'm pissed off now.
Yeah. I don't think, I mean, obviously if I had a boat, I'd buck up and do it, but I don't ever have like even if I had a boat and you were with me, Garrett, back this sucker.
I enjoy it. Like,
I can back up a trailer like that doesn't bother me, but I don't want to do it in front of a bunch of fucking people in a boat ramp because that's when I'm gonna fuck up.
Yeah.
Like I can back up a landscape trailer, no problem. Like I have no issues backing up a trailer or hauling a trailer, or I will get in the truck with a trailer on it and fucking haul it to New Mexico tomorrow. But if I got to back it up in front of a group of people and one of them melts off, I'm going to fucking lose it.
But so that's where it's like, so it was funny because Evan and I were actually talking about today coming into the cove. And because when we were coming in, both of the finest kinds were out. Yeah. They just come out. I was like, thank fucking God they're out. Because there is nothing like pulling into the cove and the fucking finest kind, the cruise boat, like the sightseeing boat, not the lobster boat, is sitting there. And you've got fucking 40 people just sitting up there in fucking lawn chairs, just looking right down at you as you pull into the cove to fucking spin it and fucking moor it. There ain't a fucking thing I want to do about that, and I'm gonna have to do it all fucking summer. But it's one of those things where you either let the fear of failure, or you just fucking toss the nuts on the table and it's fucking here we go.
Yeah.
Just be confident. Just don't get too cocky, because the minute you go to fucking just like, all right, well, I know these haul and slide. We'll just come in, we'll fucking goose it and slide it over. Yeah. That's when you're going to wipe out fucking everything. Like, just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Pull in, back up, go forward, shut her down.
It's no shame in having to reset either. But.
No. And I mean, same thing with like backing a boat trailer in. Like, I mean, fuck, I lost a mirror last year doing it. So, I mean, I can't really say I'm perfect at it, but I'd pretty much challenge anybody to fucking load and unload a boat by themselves.
As fast as you do it.
As fast as I can do it.
My favorite is when you already get the boat in the water, sitting at the dock waiting for me. And I just walk down and get on.
Yeah. That's fucking.
That's my favorite.
Mine too. Like, I feel like it depends, like, who's with me. Like, if it's someone that, like, I fish a lot with Evan. Like, we go out on boats a lot together.
Yeah.
We're very similar. We understand what each other's doing.
Yeah.
But like when other people are with me, I would honestly rather just sit, just hang out. Like, I know you want to help, and I know that, and it sounds really bad saying it, but it's like, I know you think you're helping, but I would honestly rather probably struggle by myself if I do get into a struggle, but I know how to launch my boat by myself.
Yeah.
Just sit back and enjoy your
what I do.
I know. I'm not saying it's you. Just
I know you well enough to the fact that if he needs something, he's going to ask me. Simple as that.
I'm
the same way.
Just let me do it.
Yeah.
If I need something, I will ask you. Otherwise, don't touch a line. They're there for a reason.
I think the extent I'll go is like handing you the line.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, it's like there's a fucking guy launching today in a fucking like a little Jeep Renegade or some fucking piece of shit Jeep, and he was launching a center console with his wife, and he's in full pants and sneakers. He doesn't want to get wet. Well, it's fucking high tide, and so the ramps, you're not down on the ramp, so you haven't really lost any elevation. So his back tires are almost in the water, and he gets out and he's looking around, and I'm like,
Gonna have to get wet, fella.
You want help on this? Or like what, like, are you still connected to your trailer and everything? And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, do you want me to help you? And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay. I was like, because I have my boots on, so I was like, yeah, I can get my feet a little wet.
Yeah.
Then he's like, I think I got to go back down a little bit more. I was like, you should just be like, we're all on clip now. Like, you should be able to just literally like bump it back and it should go. Like, momentum is a force.
Yeah.
It will happen. And then she was like, oh yeah, I got the lines, fucking right into a piling. I was like, oh my fucking God. I'm like, boom. What the fuck, lady? Like, yeah, yes, you have a rub rail. Okay. We don't need to test the rub rail. And she's like, well, do I tie it up? I was like, no, just let your line go. And I just pulled it. I was like, fucking A.
Oh, you were on the boat?
No, I was on the dock. But she was like she was on one side of the piling. I was on the other. I had a stern line. And I was like, yep, just let it go. And she's like, okay. And just fucking yanked it in. Fucking wham, right into the side of the piling. I was like, that was not letting anything go. But
it's okay. Like the husband and wife trying to back in their camper.
Yeah.
The husband can't see what she's doing because she's standing behind it and she's yelling at him.
Yeah. Why aren't you fucking listening? Because I can't fucking hear you or see you. That's why I like all the fucking, like all the TikToks and reels that are out there. It's like me backing in my trailer. And it's like the guy like looking at his mirrors. And it's like some random guy from 3 campsites over, and it's the bear that's going like this. It's like nothing drives me more, like, especially like down at Kittery, like when there are people there that are not normally there.
Yeah.
That are like, oh yeah, I got you. Just keep coming back. I'm like, dude.
No way, dude.
I
don't even, like, if somebody's trying to help me back from a trailer, I don't even watch it. I just do it.
Well, especially there, like at Kittery, because I know, like, if I hug the left side, I don't even have to get wet.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally get out of my boat. My bow line is already pulled back to the, port side.
Yeah.
I can literally grab it, make sure the boat's off the trailer, and we're gone.
I guess when Mike went up to help his father launch his boat up in Aquasset, Evan's like, well, I'll get you do this. And Mike's like, get in the boat. I'll back it in deep enough where it just floats off the trailer and then you drive away.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Yeah. No shit.
That's why I'm here, Dad.
Watching them fucking, those guys though, with the picking up the boat with the hydraulic trailer.
Yeah. I've never actually seen one in use. It's pretty sweet though, I'm sure.
So he's got a little remote control box.
Yeah.
He's got individual controls for every single ram on it. And so so you've got your keel blocking that's in. Well, the keel blocking is in such that when you back the trailer in, it fits in between the trailer.
Yeah.
So like literally, like they just line up back straight down the boat and they pull out. So basically before they pick the boat, the only thing holding that boat are 2 boat stands on the stern.
Yeah.
The whole rest of the boat is just resting on the keel. That's like, fuck me.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fucking faith in that.
Yeah.
And they just fucking come in, bring them all up so they touch, and then they fucking lift the trailer up, fucking get in there, fucking pull all the keel blocking out, fucking drive away. Same thing, back it down into the water, get it just so where the stern is, and then they drop the trailer down so the boat just naturally floats up off the fucking blocking. And I've got it tied off, bow line tied off on the front, and then they just fucking.
I always like the ones with the big cradles.
Yeah,
got those a 40-foot tuna boat that just drive it into the fucking water.
Yeah,
float it off.
Those are pretty sweet.
The boatyard in Elliott, Great Cove, I've got a front end loader
with forks.
It's got a boat trailer on it with the rams.
Oh, really?
So they could go pick a boat up, drive it over the launch, drive the loader down, set the trailer down, and just kick it off, and then back out.
Because like York, what they use is a forklift.
Yeah.
So they can go over to their storage, go up, go in, pick up the boat, come over, and it's a negative forklift too.
Yeah.
So they roll up, and they've got the stops, so the wheels stop, and then when they go down, the forks can go past.
Yeah.
Fucking slick wheels.
And they've got a boat cradle now too, don't they? One of those big ones.
I
thought I saw one there.
don't know. They also have a drive, like they've got.
I would not want to be that forklift operator. He's got to be pretty confident in his job, reaching up to a fucking $100,000 regulator 3 levels up.
Like
I would not want that on my fucking shoulders.
Those fucking boathouses down in Florida and shit. Like,
yeah.
Even like Winnie has them, where they're 3-4 stories tall.
Yeah.
Boats fucking just stuffed in there. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go grab a fucking $300,000 ski boat right now with these forks and just pick it up and just drop it in.
I know a guy from Elliott. He's got a boat. He's like, yeah, I keep it up at one end. I was like, you got to slip up there? He's like, no, I just call him an hour before I get there.
Yeah.
It's in the water, fueled up, ready to go. I just walk on, get on it.
That's how my buddy Chris is up there. But the downside to that is you either have to be in before like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, or it sits at the dock till the next day.
Yeah.
And he's like, so that kind of sucks. Like if we were out like watching fireworks, like you get back and you've got to leave your boat and keys and everything. Yeah. He's like, it just doesn't feel great. And I'm like, yeah, I can see that. But I don't know if I could handle, I don't know. I don't like, I'd rather have my boat on the fucking mooring than I would fucking someone else fucking picking it up, putting it down.
Well, if you do ever have your boat on a mooring, I will not be riding out.
In a punt?
In a punt with you.
No?
Nope.
Evan and I came back in the punt together with a cooler and fucking everything else today.
You and Evan are a lot more stable than I am. And it's not that I don't trust you.
Well, that goes into this whole thing of fucking, you got fucking 73 fucking 100 people sitting at fucking Barnacle Billy's and all lined up waiting for the fucking trolley. And you fucking come in on a punt. You got to fucking force all the goddamn boats out of the way. And you come up and you tie the fucking thing off and you got to get all your shit out of the punt that you brought on the boat.
I remember watching Rick do that. And it's like, what the fuck? Did he just stand up?
Yeah.
Fucking steps onto the boat. It's like,
it's almost like how fucking the Pirates of the Caribbean when the fucking ship sinks and he steps onto the fucking dock. It's basically that. But like that's my biggest fear is like every time I put my foot up on the dead center of the front step of the punt, and like, all right, you gotta stand up and in one motion get your next foot down before too much balance is lost. But it's one of those things you do it every day.
Yeah.
Since what, 1970 fucking 5? Yeah.
I've done it like with being with the Donnells on their Carolina skiffs that they have.
Yeah.
Those are, I mean, you could stand on the fucking gunnel on one of those and it's not gonna flip over for the most part. But like walking out and just walking onto it, I'm like, I don't fucking like this. But yeah, I'll do it.
But hey, you do it with an audience, and then it's like, okay, if I go in right now, this is going to be.
I remember when they taught me how to dock one of those, like with the different tides, like the incoming tide, you have to like go ahead of the dock and then like back in.
Just let it slip in. Yeah.
Pick me up at the dock.
That's what's nice about the cove. Like, yeah, you got a little wind in the cove, but other than that, you don't have a current.
Yeah.
Like, wind is your only enemy, and that's fine. I can fucking overcome wind.
Yeah. Well, I'm about out of shit to talk about. And I have to pee.
I gotta pee too. We're right at an hour. We fucking nailed this again. 106. Just finishing the pod. What you doing?
Yeah.
Ivan.
Come over.
I don't know. I'll say Huey wants to see you. Huey wants to see you. He's probably doing some fucking baby classes or something.
Learning how to breathe.
That's what he said to me the other day. He's like, yeah, we got a backlog of baby classes to catch up on. I was like, oh, buddy, I don't miss those days. Going to the worst was because it was before COVID.
Now it's all remote, probably, right?
Yeah, but that's fine. I can sit at home, watch a video. Sure, sounds good, whatever.
Why are they going to class? Just go to YouTube. There's got to be a million.
Well, I think it's just something like through the hospital or whatever. But like, we went to a birthing class at the hospital. Like, you just go sit there, and there's like 4 other couples there, and you're just like, what the fuck?
At least they could do is have it at a brewery or something.
Seriously. And then they're like, oh, we're going to go do a tour of the birthing unit. And I'm like, okay, show me my bed. Like, that's good. They'll have fun.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to have to go through it someday.
That's awesome. It's really fun. Although looking back on it, like now with a kid that is like getting emotions and like my oldest is like very sad about leaving her school because she's going to a new school next year. And she's like, but I won't see my teacher. And I love my teacher and I don't want to leave. And like, then they're singing, like they're doing a concert or something I think it's for the parents. I don't know, but they're like, you know, the goodbye, farewell. Is it that song? So they're learning that, and apparently she had like a breakdown at school today. And I'm like, okay, you're not my child. I don't have those kind of emotions. I'm sorry.
That's what they need to teach you.
Yeah,
in a birthing class.
Seriously,
how to deal with.
I don't really need like you guys kind of take care of everything at the birth. I need like it's just
how do I deal with like
just like high school
when she's in the when she's into high school?
Yeah,
like how do I get over that? Like what do I do about the first boyfriend?
Yeah, can we talk about like life changes and when emotions start, especially a guy having a daughter? Like I got a few emotions, but mostly anger.
Yeah. My favorite emotion I've ever seen was at my dad's funeral at the end of it when you and I both hugged and we both got emotional. And we were like, fuck you.
Yep. See you later. I'm done with this. Dude, so it happened today too. We were up there talking and I was talking with Scott up at Webhand at Boatyard. And we just got talking about Rick and about the boat and everything. And he's like, we were talking for a while and he's like, yep, fuck this. I can't talk about this anymore. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, great talk. He's a great man. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, fuck you.
Thanks. See you later. Yeah, fuck you. Have a great lunch. I'll see you in an hour. Just like, yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's enough emotion for one day. How's that going?
No, I just look at it every fucking time I pull my sunglasses off. I'm like,
so fun fact: Costa does not sell their sidebars.
No.
So
it doesn't even sound like they sell them for me to send them to them and get them fixed.
No, they're probably going to get new glasses, which, I mean, granted, worth it.
Absolutely.
It's the one benefit to buying their glasses, for sure.
But I'm going to have to pay for them.
Yeah, but they won't charge you for new glasses.
Yeah.
Like they'll just say, oh, we can't fix that. So it's going to be whatever, like $100.
I just got to buy another pair
before sending.
Yeah.
That's how I ended up with 3 pairs.
Yeah. Because I don't want to, like, it's fishing season. One. I'm not just going to, I can just buy a cheap pair of polarized sunglasses.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
It's really not. Like, why go spend $80 on something that you're never going to use again?
Yeah.
It's like, if I just spend another $200, yeah.
Like I did order a Steel came out with polarized safety glasses. I did order a pair of those because then I could get I could have 2 good pairs of fishing glasses. Like maybe these will be my trout fishing glasses. So if they fall off my face around rocks and shit, poly lenses, they will shatter. Then I'll get the good glass ones for striper fishing.
There you go.
See, my wife doesn't understand that.
I mean, if she wants to have a little talk, I'll happily talk about, you know, all the glasses needed and what you can do. And, you know, this is really the better option is you get a nice amber or green lens, which will assist. The green is really what I want to go to next. That's why I want to buy a new pair, because the green is supposed to be like unreal for inshore.
Yeah.
Which is really what I striper fish most at. Like my blue lenses, which I have in my 2 pairs I wear the most. Those are awesome.
Yeah.
They're fucking great lenses. But like getting into streams and stuff, like the green would still play, but you really need a good amber lens in the fucking in the streams. Different bottom color, better reflection.
See, I had amber glass lenses in these before I broke those.
Yeah.
And then when I set them back, I was like, can we put polypolarized lenses in them? Because I'm just afraid of this happening again. But they don't make the poly and amber.
Yeah, they do. I have them.
They told me they didn't.
That's what I have. Well, maybe they don't for that frame, because I have my tortoise on Jose's. That's what it is.
But, and I already know I like the Reeftons. I think that's.
They just came out with a Reefton Pro too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like we bought Mandy a nice pair of LL Bean sunglasses.
Ooh.
And those were the most expensive. Those are only $75. And I'm like, do you see the difference in good sunglasses? It's worth every fucking penny.
That's what I try and tell my wife. But then my wife also doesn't take care of her glasses and like lets the kids go play with them and put their hands all over them. And I'm like, see, this is where like I'm the parent that says, don't touch my shit. Like, you can play with just about anything, but like, don't fuck it up. I'm not going to tell you you can't come in here and like be in my tying room. Yeah. Like, you can, but we're not going to take all the sticky eyes off of the fucking paper and stick them all over yourself. Like, there's boundaries here.
Yeah.
And like my glasses, you're never touching them. The only amount that you'll touch them is like if they fall off my head and you pick them up. Like, you're not wearing my glasses.
Yeah.
Or if I'm like, hey, look at this fish here, because you can see them with these glasses. Like, you're not wearing my glasses. Whereas she's like, oh, Corinna, do you want to wear my glasses? And I look over and Corinna's got like pizza in her hand. And she takes her hand off the pizza and it's just grease. And she just like pushes them up. And I just like see the grease going up the lenses. And I'm just like, fuck. I was like, yeah, I mean.
Mandy just.
Glasses.
I don't understand why you have to have 3 different pairs of sunglasses.
I'm down from the 9 I want.
Yeah. Like, I'm negotiating.
All right. We're done.
Thanks, folks.
Neighbors here.
Peace.